Click farms. What's a click farm, you say? This made national headline news a few months ago. Click farms are websites like Bubbaloo's, you know what I'm saying, and other websites that are coded up and designed for people like you and me to go on and write a little post, right? Bubbaloo's was, this is how Bubbaloo's work. I mean, you opened an account, and they had this little writing tool where you could write as little as a post as little as 400 characters, right? Which is about 50 words, you know what I'm saying, plus spaces. And it gave you option where you could upload pictures. And then the people that ran the website had an arrangement, had some kind of contractual deal with Google for the ad revenue money. You know what I'm saying? And what we were doing is we were generating content for them. And every time you posted a post, you got a penny if somebody liked it. You got a penny if somebody made a comment on it. You got 3 pennies if they shared it to a social networking site like Facebook or LinkedIn or one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? Right? And so, you know, eventually you could get, you know, you could make money. I mean, we made like 2 payouts before it went down, huh, babe?
No, just one.
Well, we made 1 payout, 50. Now we made a $25 payout, and then they raised it to 50, and then we made it 50. So we made $75. We made $75 off of Bubbaloo's, right? Before it got really crazy and Google pulled its ad revenue money. But anyways, what a click farm is what would happen is that they encouraged you to link, right, with other bubblers, you know what I'm saying, and everybody get together and everybody like your stuff. And it's because what we were doing is we were generating content for the owners of the website so that they had a product to give Google, so that Google could post ads all over it, and then they shared. Google cut them off a little bit of slice, you know what I'm saying, and then from their little bit of slice, they cut off our little 2 or 3 cents for each one, right? So what would happen is that some of the people from the Philippines were the biggest. This was the biggest source of the click farms, but there was a lot of people from Indonesia, and there was a lot of Bosnians doing this. There was a lot of people in America that were doing it. What they would do is they would build up as many connections as they could get, and then every time they posted something, everybody would click on, you know, within 30, 40 minutes, they'd get 4, 5, 6, 700 likes, you know what I'm saying? You know, a whole slew of comments. I mean, like, bang. I skimmed a few where there was a couple thousand comments. That's, you know, $10 right there, right? And then in India, the click farms in India were even worse. I mean, like, there was a few people that got caught. Well, more than a few that got caught with multiple accounts, right? And then what they would do is they would write a post on this one, and then they'd use all the other accounts to like it and share it. And then they'd write a post on that, and then go around and around and around and around. And then basically what they were doing is they were making their own money. Then they were making $10 off of one post, but they were using 20 different accounts to do it. These are called click farms, right? It's this kind of stuff that ruins it for the rest of us, because Google, the biggest purveyor of the ad revenue, you know, the ad money, right? They get tired of throwing their money down the hole when their advertising is not being paid for. You'd be mad too, right? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things going on out there on the internet that are not really on the up and up, that are just strictly shady, and we don't know this. I signed on with an account with Bubbaloo's because I wanted to hone my skill. I wanted to get good at those little 50, 80, 100 word little posts, so that, you know, because at the time I was doing affiliate marketing with my friend, and I was the writer. I was the one that was writing the text. And I wanted to hone my skills. I wasn't really interested in making a lot of money off of it. I just wanted to hone my skill and get a little bit better, because I didn't grow up with computers. I came to computers 6 years ago. Right? You would be totally amazed to find out how much I've learned in these last 6 years, forcing myself to learn how to use a computer. Well, Bubbaloo's is one of these sites where I learned some skill. Hub Pages was another one. Hub Pages was I learned how to organize and how to orient and how to create postings through hub pages, right? Poetry.com was another one. I learned the value of words. See, so a lot of these websites, for most of us, are for recreational or entertaining uses. You know what I'm saying? For us to get better at what we do. But other people with bad intentions take advantage of this, and they twist it to their own, to suit their own needs and their own wants, and then before you know it, they've sucked up all the money, and the people that own it are scratching their head trying to figure out why they didn't make any money. And right, the people that are at Google that are putting the money up are like, hey man, we're not getting our value here, so we're going to pull the plug on you. And then before you know it, all of the real people that are on the website are getting their throat cut because of 20 or 30 bad people out of 2 or 3,000 that are trying to take advantage of the situation. See, so all of that stuff, there's no way you can become an internet millionaire anymore unless you come up with a seriously good idea, right, for a website, for a social networking website, for a service-oriented website, for, Amazon FBA is something that we got into just recently, like 6 or 7 months ago. We're not making millions of dollars doing that. We're spending just as much money as to send in merchandise as we're making for people buying our merchandise. So hey, it's hard work to make money off the internet now. Right, so if you're considering quitting your day job to go jump in and become an internet millionaire, I have bad news for you, my intrepid friend. It ain't gonna happen overnight, right? You know what I'm saying? The only industry left anymore where you can make millions overnight is the same as it always been, the music industry, right? That's because people like music, right? Pictures, images, videos, that's the stuff that's coming up now. Thank you.